I'm Greg Frew, Sports Chef Guru. Welcome to my show, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. Got a lot to get to as far as the lamb stew recipe. I got a special guest today. My brother is on my cell phone. He couldn't be here today, but decided to call him up and put him on the speaker here. So say hello to everybody, Dino.
Happy Turkey Day, players.
All right. Well, this is a tradition of, it's been all about football for our family and food. And again, my brother and I have been handicapping well over 2 decades and been helping people make sustained profits in sports wagering. Welcome to my show, everybody. For you new viewers, again, welcome. We're going to talk about my lamb stew I'm going to prepare for Thanksgiving today and go over some of this football. I want to lead into the football first of all because we have a game going off here not too long. Obviously, the Lions traditionally play at home every year on this Turkey Day, and they are another home dog. They usually are. And in this position, they recently played the Bears a couple weeks ago. They lost in Chicago. They'll be seeking some revenge in this position. As I've shared with you guys in the past, we like to stay with the home teams in matchups that we think are favorable to us, preferably getting points. And in this position, we are getting points. The Lions opened up a small underdog +2, and now they've been betting the Bears up to -6. So we're getting actually almost a touchdown at home. And the reason why is we're starting a rookie quarterback, Detroit. He's out of Purdue, and it's his first start in the NFL. So obviously, if you're going to be a rookie in the league, which everyone starts out as a rookie at some point, it's always better to be at home getting points. The Bears are not going to the playoffs. The rest of their schedule is very difficult. Most of the teams they're playing are playoff teams, and they're just frankly not going to win those games. So they won't be going. This is more of just a divisional rivalry game, and it's not really that big of that either. The Bears, obviously, we picked on last week. We had the Giants in Chicago getting a touchdown. The Giants did cover that number, so we're gonna pick on the Bears again today. We're gonna take Detroit at home. We're gonna take the 6, and it's not a big play, but it's a play. Look, while you're enjoying your turkey dinner and all the fixings that go with it. Again, we want to give you guys good bets. Obviously, my motto is simple. We're going to change this world one good meal, one good bet at a time. So the Lions will be taken in this position. A couple other games we're going to go over real quick, but I want to share my recipe with you guys. Dino, do you got anything to say about this morning's game?
I don't have a strong opinion either way on it. It's always tougher to win on the road for the team, so I'll just leave it at that. It's not. I don't really have any big opinions on the outside of the Saints today. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Dan. Let me get to this recipe real quick for you guys. Basically, I'm making lamb stew, and as you see, I like to get lamb shanks, and I get 2 of them at least, one for each of my dogs. The benefit of cooking with organic ingredients and good ingredients is not only do you feed yourself and nourish yourself and your family, but you take care of your pets as well. My dogs enjoy good broth. I'll share real quick how I make this recipe. I start out by adding some organic olive oil in the pan temperature. Then I throw in my meat and sear it, add in my seasoning. Again, I like to use this. This is a very good real salt. This isn't just table salt you buy out of the store. This is a good brand. It's actually mined out of there's actually an underground sea in Utah. So again, you're using really good ingredients. Mrs. Dash here has no sodium in it. I like to use this. They use all not organic ingredients, but they're all healthy ingredients. And this is a reasonable seasoning. I will be making my own soon. Another thing I like to add, notice this is more lamb. This is the lamb shoulder chop. And again, I like to buy meat with the bone in for a couple reasons. A, it tastes better. It stays fresher. And when you go to make your soups with it, or even your roast, but for me, mainly soups, you're actually making bone broth while you're cooking your meal. So in this case, I'm making lamb stew. And when I sear this meat, I will start adding the vegetables in it. And again, the vegetables can be whatever you guys prefer. My recipe, real quick, is organic onion, organic garlic. I like to put asparagus sometimes, carrots, organic cauliflower, all organic ingredients, green pepper. The list goes on and on. I can even post this on Facebook if you guys like. Again, happy holidays to everybody on Facebook. Thank you for your support. We're going to be doing this show for a long time. This is episode 14, but I'll be doing this show probably for the rest of my life and hopefully be picked up on the networks here one of these days soon. But I'm doing this. We love what we do. My brother and I have been handicapping for over 2 decades. It's something we've shared in our lives. It's a passion we had. Just like when we grew up, we played sports together. We excelled. We were very talented. My brother got a scholarship to San Diego State University. I obviously went a different direction, but again, the ability and the talent were there. And the Thanksgiving memories take me back to Dean and I playing football in our front yard, one-on-one. He always used to beat me, but he made me better. And we just loved it. That was our passion. That was our joy. And we still share that today together, huh, Dina? Yeah. Absolutely. So we love what we do. I want to share these products, ingredients with you guys. I have a lot of experience sports wagering and sports consulting. So with that, we're going to go to the next game today. Later tonight, the Saints are at Atlanta. They're a 6.5 point favorite. They've been moved up to 7. Well, what I'm going to do in this position is I'm going to actually parlay this game with Marquette in college basketball. Marquette plays this afternoon. They're playing Davidson. We feel there's a conference advantage in this game, Big East versus the A-10. And again, Davidson off to a tough start. They're always a formidable, tough team to play. But Wojciechowski, we like this position. He's an ex-Duke player. He's been with this program for a number of years, and I think he's looking out to have a good season. But again, right now, it's early in the year. A lot of different conferences playing each other on different venues. This isn't a neutral site. This is in the Garden, I believe, right, Dina? Is this in the Garden?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's on a neutral site. We're laying 3 in this position, and the money line's $1.50. When you put the Saints money line with Marquette money line, you're actually going to get plus 120 on your ticket, which is better than laying 3 to 1 and 1.5 to 1. You can also, and I also lay the number 2 on a separate bet. We want the Saints in this spot. They lost earlier to Atlanta at home. This is in a dome, so we're not worried about that. Obviously, Saints are comfortable in a dome, and Falcons are definitely out of any contention at all. They'll probably be losing their coach after this year, and they should. The Saints, well, they're vying for actually they're still in position to try to compete with the Niners. The Niners have a tough schedule coming up, so the Saints are not looking past this game like they probably did early in the year against Atlanta. They should know better than that. They will take this game very seriously. They will win this game most likely as long as there's no injuries. Even if Breeze gets hurt, we have a very formidable quarterback to come in and win the game anyway. They're going to be ready for this game, obviously national televised. So I want you guys to enjoy this game. This is a 5:30 start, obviously later in the East Coast, but you all be either full or looking for seconds or thirds. So again, I want to recap what we're doing today. We're going to take Detroit and the points at home to start the morning. That game goes off pretty soon. And then we're going to take the Saints on the money line, parlay it with Marquette. Marquette plays this afternoon against Davidson. It's in a neutral site, so put those 2 tickets together, money line Marquette, money line Saints. Go ahead and lay the points on the Saints as well and Marquette. But again, your primary bet's going to be that ticket. But again, they should both cover the spread as well. And I want you guys just to enjoy this day. You know, holidays is about family. And no matter if your family, your blood family is around, family can be your friends. Everybody's your family. Anyone in your inner circle that's close to you, that's your family today. Give thanks for that, because life is amazing, you know, and there's nothing better than being healthy and making money at the same time. Because let me tell you something, folks, you can't be wealthy unless you're healthy. So you follow my show on a daily basis, and follow the recipes I have. Usually Julie will be on here. She might be here Saturday. These are the supplements I've shared with you guys in the past. I take these every day, and they help me with my particular issues with gut. I also struggle with arthritis and other things. And again, all these supplements and ingredients help. It's medicine through food. That's what we're trying to get the message to you guys. Medicine through food, not pharmaceutical medicine. Try to avoid that as much as you can. Medicine through food. You got anything to say, Dino, before we close the show? He's not a man of a lot of words. Anyway, love to all of you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. See you tomorrow.